Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, Eastern Security Network, to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, according to a source from the United Nations, they said that BUHARI impostor and BICHI, the criminal DSS Director General, will be arrested if anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. Nigeria will be on fire if anything happens to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the Fulani Janjaweed Nigerian government are claiming that he has refused to denounce Biafra. They want to force him to denounce Biafra, but he refused. And that is why they have not obeyed the United Nations ultimatum. And that is why the world body has to bring their total weight on the zoo called Nigeria. Because the Fulani leaders in Nigeria, there's no difference between them and a cow. They behave the same way. Very stubborn. They don't know what they're doing. But they will surely pay for it, because the whole world would not like what will happen to Nigeria if anything happens to our leader. Somalia's case will be a child's play. It will be a child's play. South Sudan will be a child's play. Even Rwanda situation will be a child's play. They better act now that the ovation is loudest. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has raised an alarm after a routine visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the criminal DSS detention facility. And Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo worldwide has warned the Fulani Nigerian government that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not die in detention. Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor has raised an alarm after a routine visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the criminal DSS facility. And he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is critically ill. Barrister Ejiofor accused the criminal DSS of violating the orders of Justice Binta Yanko, a Fulani Janjaweed, of the Federal High Court, Abuja, that his personal doctors should be examining him. You know, the Fulani Justice and the criminal DSS are all working together. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is currently suffering from gastrointestinal illness, which necessitates the constant use of anti-acid and other available medical treatments. Barrister Ejiofor added that the criminal DSS have refused to allow him have even the smallest amount of prescribed painkiller, which could have given him short-term respite. Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo described the report as worrisome to any fair-minded, patriotic Nigerian. According to the National Publicity Secretary, of Ohanaeze, Dr. Alex Ogbonnaya, the Pan-Igbo body, warned that the Nigerian Fulani Janjaweed jihadist government that nothing untoward should happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. He committed no offense. He has not committed any offense against Nigeria or Nigerian constitution or the international law. His only crime is that he's asking for a UN-supervised referendum to be organized in Biafra land, so that we will know if Biafrans want to still remain in the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria, or they want to go and form a workable nation. But the Fulani Janjaweed, enemies of Biafra, does not want Biafra to go. They don't want them to go. One thing they should know is that nothing must happen to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or the zoo will be burnt down to the ground. It will burn down. What happened to Fulani Janjaweed in Central African Republic will repeat itself in the zoo called Nigeria. It will repeat. They think they have amassed ammunitions. They think they have the international support because the international companies, their countries, are protecting their investments. So that is what the Fulani Janjaweed are leveraging on. That when the wars come to worst, they will supply them with military. But what the Fulani Janjaweed needs to understand is that in their genocide war against Biafra between 1967 to 1970, it was the British military, the Russians, and other international community that helped the Fulani Janjaweed to fight against Biafra. Yet they could not defeat the ragtag Biafran military, who had no ammunition, but they had to manufacture their own ammunition and held the enemy of Biafra for years, until they now brought in the evil kwashiorkor upon Biafra by stopping food supplies. But this is 21st century. This is 2022. It is not the same thing as 1967. The Fulani army, whom they so trust and believe in, will be put to shame. They will be disgraced. Let anything happen to our leader, God forbid, they will pay dearly for it. Instead of them to allow Biafra to go peacefully, they are refusing. But one thing is that enough is enough. He that has an ear should hear. Because when the chips are down, the Fulani Janjaweed will have no hiding place. They will have no hiding place. All of them will be smoked out, and they will face the judgment. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.